Good morning, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, The White March, Part 1. Where we left off last time, we had just finished off a bounty. We wiped out some group of... whatever they were called, I can't remember now. They were... the Gleaming Society, and now we are going to fight Metzla. Apparently it is a group called the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull. I wonder if those are the vampires we got to kill ogres previously. I hope not, because those guys were kind of cool. And I don't really want to kill them. There is one other thing we have to do while we are in town. We have to... we can't do this quest. I don't know how to do it anymore. The reason for this is our egg actually, or our pearl actually hatched into a creature, so whatever. Crucible Knights are calling for the arrest of an Orland man named Yorn. Or do we finish that one already? Oh, we have to trick a leaf into leaving Stalwart. That's what we have to do. Sorry, there was one quest I knew we had to get done. So let's do that. So a leaf, I think, is at the inn. The Gref's Rest. And then we'll go face off against the mercenary group, or the cult group, or whatever it is. Get rid of them. I'm gonna crack open my beverage for the morning. This is something new I'm trying out. It's lemonade and tea Monster Energy, so hopefully it's good. We'll see. Well, I wish I could say that it was awesome. It's okay. It is no Monster Energy, the original, though. That is for sure. Kind of has a weird aftertaste. Oh well.
Any progress with Devala?
I took care of her. You can go. We'll be deceptive.
Oh, thank the gods. Every last one of them. I never thought I'd see this day.
Relief brightens his expression.
And thank you most of all. Here, take this. And tell Hafric that he can keep the rest of the week's fee. I'm off.
It's not going to go well for you, I am afraid. Let's go return to Tefala. We may have just sold someone back into the slave trade, so that maybe wasn't our shining moment for our group. But we are in evil groups, technically, so... you know, I think we would have done that. Also, it's kind of awesome that they have hot springs right outside their town. That is kind of badass, actually. I would totally live in a place like that. Although you know that humanity would do something stupid like put soap in it or something. Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing. Rocks are generally pretty good. Well, never mind. Maybe not hot springs, but a lot of types of rivers and stuff are pretty good at purifying water to some extent. Let's go back to the rusted wood. Another 8-hour jaunt. We're going to need to rest soon. We have some people that are exhausted. I think Durance and Kana are fatigued. And after another 8 hours of walking, I'm pretty sure most of our group will be hitting that stride as well. Need to take a little siesta. Grab a couple hours of sleep. Much like myself. Actually, no, just the three of them. Okay. Nothing new to report. Nothing new to report. Oh, there's a legendary adventure. Okay. Grieving Mother can go do that. And we're going to take a quick nap, because at least half of our group is fatigued. Now, where was that slave group? I think they were right here. Also, I'm going to be picking up a new motherboard and processor relatively soon, within the next day or two, which should help with some of the recording issues I've been having recently. Hey, Leaf. Sorry, man.
You know, if adventuring doesn't work out, you've got a real future in the slave hunting business.
She nods to Elif, whose hands and ankles are chained. You sold me out. I knew it. I never... One of Defala's men slaps him, and he falls silent.
As promised, here's your payment. A pleasure doing business with you.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Alright, if I were a mercenary band, where would I be? Also, what is in this thing? It seems kind of important, and I don't know why exactly. Hunter's camp. Okay, let's go see if these vampires are what we're looking for. They could be, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Felisa? And a vampire skirmisher. Nope, this is not the people we're looking for, so that's good. At least we don't have to kill the vampires. Kinda like them. There's some plants up top here, and some sort of chest. Oh, camping supplies, nice. Can't complain about that. Now, we just gotta find these people. So we're gonna check all these abandoned camp type areas. And once we do, we'll execute them, and then it's actually time to go to the battery. I think we're done on side quests for now. Hopefully. Although I still haven't gained a level, which I'm sad about. I'm so deeply sad. Ah, I hit a button. I hit a thing that wasn't meant to be hit. Nothing there. Okay. These guys were over in this area, right? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay. Well, I think they were supposed to be here. Possibly over by the crater as well. We'll just kind of loop around until we find them. They must be around somewhere. And if not, well, then we're in a little bit of trouble, aren't we? It's a big crater. Well then, so I was looking up different processors. Currently I'm using an i5 3570? No, 3550? One of the two. I've noticed it gets hang-ups pretty easily, and I know that recording is both about GPU and CPU power. Now since I'm running two 970s in SLI, I'm pretty sure my GPUs aren't the problem. But my CPU has, it lacks the ability to hyperthread. It has less cores and all that good stuff. I don't think we found them. We looked everywhere in this area, didn't we? We've explored this whole thing and there's no one to be found. Alright, new plan. We're gonna come up here. Quickly look around. So that is everywhere in this area, except for down here. We'll quickly check here. It's highly unlikely that they're down here, but hiding in the like 4-inch black area I left. Oh, they might be here. I can see like a pole sticking out of the water. Is it icicle sticking out of the water? Okay. Or something. I don't know. We're just gonna leave. I will quickly check into the town, see if we're even in the right place. If we are, and they're just nowhere to be found, then we'll deal with that. If we're not, then we'll just go to wherever we're supposed to go. And then we'll head to the battery. We'll just try and grab some more information from the cowardly captain of the guard. Oh, we have a local fool at our place. Get him out of here. Nobody wants a fool at their base. Alright, you. No. That's not helpful.
Say, you're the one we have to thank for fighting off the ogres, right? Never thought I'd see one of the god-touched.
This man startles visibly at the sight of you, though he attempts to hide it with a queasy smile. Let me know when you do.
I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know, if I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me.
Don't care. Oh, I do care.
So, you're back.
What's
What
this
can I
about-
do for you?
What's this about Havrick?
Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any. Did you know he has a whole case of Fenland liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again.
Okay.
As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be.
Okay. Seems reasonable to want to save it for a special occasion.
It's delusional is what it is. Hey, look, maybe, not that you have the face for it or anything, but maybe you could help me out.
How so? Oh, bravo. Subtle indeed.
Havrick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on.
What do I get out of this?
I'll pay you for it. I swear it. We'll split my wages. And the bottle, too, if you like. I just want to be able to say these lips have tasted the best the Ishamael Blades have to offer.
I'll see what I can
You
do.
will? Great! I'll be here. But, just to say, there's no need to hurt Havrick over this, right? Not that you would. Just saying.
I do have that reputation. Alright, I guess we can try and do that quest really quickly. Alright, how do I get to the basement? Where's the stairs? If I were a set of stairs, where would I be? Right there.
Light, flame, and sound.
I'm sure it'll be fun, right? Oh, I just dropped by something. Sorry guys, dropped a thing onto the ground, sort of annoyingly. Now, if I were...
Fire shows
Ten
me
Pond
Holy
says he trips them.
shit.
You are awful.
That's a lot of traps. Alright.
That's settled. That's settled. That's settled. That's settled.
Damn, that was a lot of traps.
That's settled. That's settled.
I'm taking that. I'm also going to save in case that people get mad at me for doing this.
If it makes you rest easy.
No big deal. Look at that. Problem solved. I also found out where the group is we're looking for. It's actually up by the battery, so we're going to turn in this quest and we're going to go up north. Finally. It's finally time to reach the giant tower thing. My hands are very
You must gather your party.
inactive this morning, I would say. I think I'm going to do 2 White March videos this morning as opposed to 1 White March. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do I should do one of each. One Witcher and one White March. Yeah, try and get them both done.
Please tell me you found it. I've got.
I did find it, didn't I?
And what does the
Please
flame
tell me you.
reveal?
What? Oh, maybe it's in my stash? Where's my quest items at? There they are. Did I not grab the alcohol? It was behind a wall of traps, so I thought I have it. What did I pick up? What did I not?
Yes.
Maybe I didn't grab it. That would just be stupid if I didn't. Mostly because the loading screen takes so long.
Of
I thought
course.
for sure I grabbed it. Who was picking it up? It was Durance, right? He has a cloak and some jerky. Maybe he didn't get it. Although then it would be in my stash. But I didn't see it there either. That's okay, we'll go take a look again. I mean, it has to be in that thing, right? With the thousands of traps, I would imagine. No? Or it's... whoops. That was the Windows button. My bad.
Eyes open.
Oh, okay. Now we got it. There we go. We just picked up the wrong thing, apparently. My bad. I should turn on Windows lock. Does this keyboard have a Windows lock button? It does not. Actually, it doesn't look like it has any such button. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting turn of events.
You must gather.
Maybe I'll bring this keyboard to work and bring my work one home, because my work one definitely has a Windows lock button. It's also a mechanical keyboard, so there's no issue in regards to that. But does my work one have a headphone port? I do not believe it does. Alright, oh, we need to head in the quest and then we're going to go up north. It's time to go to the battery, guys. Alright,
Please tell me
Rayfall.
you found it. I've got a craving like you wouldn't believe.
Here you go.
Wait, really? You did it! Oh, thank you! This is going to be great. Oh, and here's the money I promised.
You have lost 100 copper, or you have gained 100 copper, and you lost the fennel
To the
liquor.
Lord of Cadnua.
Rayfall raises the bottle and takes a long drink. He also looked down at the label.
Oh, that's gods, that's a bit strange. Here, have.
Rayfall coughs. A bout of coughing overtakes his words. Shit, is it poisoned?
What? No, it just tastes awful. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Did you see that? See, I think my tummy is going numb. Wait, I can't feel my face. What's happening?
Maybe I won't be sharing that drink after all. Rayfall pauses his cheeks and then his nose with increasing desperation. A flailing finger catches him in the eye and he yelps and covers his face clumsily with both hands.
I can't. I think I bit my... But I can't feel a thing. This has to be Havrick's doing. He must have put something in the bottle. Please, you have to help me.
If this is a trick, Havrick's bound to have an antidote.
Sweet gods, I hope so. Please, I'll give you the money I saved up. I'll give you more. Please, just help me.
Alright, fine. It's worth experience, so we might as well. Go inside. Why are you not going inside? There we go. And we're off. Let's go talk to the bartender, see if we can't,
Ooh, still can't feel my fingers.
Are you another quest person? Alright, Hifrick.
Got rid of that little fella, eh? Take this with my thanks. Didn't need his trouble around here. Anyway, what brings you back?
Rayfald ran afoul of a certain bottle of liquor.
So that little bastard finally got up the nerve to snatch it, did he? Well, serves him right. Maybe he'll think twice about stealing a man's vintage now that he's dribbling all over himself.
How long will the effects last?
You think I'd chance poisoning him with something I plucked off a bush? I made the stuff myself. It's not gonna wear off until I make an antidote.
I'm sure he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, I bet he's ballin'. Look, I dabble in chemicals, but it's never something I can't fix. He's only a few ingredients from a cure.
Hafric waves a hand
You want
dismissively.
to help him out, all you need is a river reed in the heart of an ice troll. You ought to find both by water. That creek out west, for instance.
I'll go
And you
find
like,
them.
I still say Rayfall's lucky anyone gives a shit about him.
There's always more stuff, isn't there, guys?
Thought I'd found shelter when I stumbled across this little village. Guessing you did too, huh?
Fiora raised a frosty mug to you, even though the warmth of the hearth reaches you here. Her hands are wrapped in weirwool and her ears muffled by a hat. Her face has the taut, wind-beaten look of someone who's recently come in from the
As
road.
much blood as there was in the streets, I'm lucky the ale's still flowing.
She takes a drink, and as she tilts her head back, you see a bruise purpling her jaw and the crimson bloom of scraped knuckles. What's exactly happened
Thought
to
all
you?
the whispers about Durgan's battery were just village superstition. And maybe they are. But I might have been on my guard if I'd listened. I was part of an expedition, hunting for relics from Durgan's battery. And picked up a good haul, too.
She takes a slow swallow of her beer.
So it figures that's when the winds pick up and the sky starts dumping snow. We lost sight of the road. Meanwhile, something else found us. Took Liam out before we even realized we were surrounded. And then we see him coming out of the snow. These little four-armed wilder. Lagufoth, they're called.
She shakes her head, staring at the embers in the fire pit.
Quick little bastards. Francesca and I held them off as long as we could, but when they filled her full of darts, I turned tail and ran. Found my way here and thanked my luck for escaping the Lagufoth. Then come to find out that this town's got an ogre problem.
She laughs bitterly. What are you gonna do now?
I need to get those artifacts. Not that I'm in any shape to go after them myself. But I can't afford to return to Defiance Bay without something to show for my expedition.
Apprehension creeps into her expression. She stares into her mug, swirling its
But
contents.
you've got your own expedition to the battery, don't you? While you're out there, maybe you could look for my goods. Whatever's left of them.
She looks up from her mug, hopeful.
I'll give you a cut for anything you bring back, of course. I ain't asking for charity. I just can't afford to go home empty-handed.
She brushes her nails along the side of her mug as that anxious look returns. Tell me what you're looking for.
Like I said, we were treasure hunting near Durgan's battery when we were ambushed. What else do you want to know?
I'm going to examine her teeth because that sounds weird. As Fiora talks, you notice her teeth and gums are stained with dark spots. I don't know what that means. Renan Guild told me that another expedition came through before I arrived. Was that you?
Who?
She looks momentarily confused.
No, that would have been somebody else. We didn't meet with Renan Guild, or anyone else in town for that matter. We were operating on our own.
She looks into the fire pit, taking another drink. Why are these relics so important to you?
We took out several loans to pay for our trip out here. I'm gonna have trouble if I don't pay them back.
She scratches the back of her neck. Remind me where I can find your caravan.
What's left of it should be near Durgan's battery. If you stumble across the Lagufoth, you'll know you're close.
And what do you know about the battery?
Just that it's been locked up tight for 200 years on account of those dwarves having a row.
She shrugs.
Which means that any trinkets from inside fetch a nice price. Sorry, I'm more of a businesswoman than a historian.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go
You must gather your
save
party
whatever
before
his
then.
name is from being numbed forever. We need ice troll stuff and... Didn't we grab an ice troll heart? We must have an ice troll heart sitting around somewhere. We killed a whole bunch of ice trolls. What's this place mission called again? This is the... A river reed and an ice troll heart. Okay. I wonder if we have those already. Oh well, let's go take care of this little problem, I guess. I don't think we're ever going to get to the battery, guys. We keep running into side quests. Luckily, I think this is actually the last one. In theory.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Longwatch Falls. They said it was to the east, so this is the only place to the east. Alright, so by the river they said. Ice troll? Anybody? Wait, what's that? Nice. So spirit residue. Do we have an ice troll heart? What would it even look like? I'm guessing it'd be in here somewhere. But I honestly have no idea what it even looked like. It would be miscellaneous. No, probably not. It might be in here though. Ogre blood. Can we sort this by name? Damn. Got River Reed, good. I'm gonna go through this one more time and just check to make sure I didn't miss it anywhere. If we don't have a heart, we're gonna have to find one. Doesn't look like we have one that I can see anyways. Alright, let's go find ourselves an ice troll to kill. Thought we killed all the ice trolls around here though. Hope that's not quite the case, as we desperately need one at the moment. It's down there. I'm just kind of curious to see what's down here now. It's got a pretty narrow path. Oh hey, I found a cave. Well, maybe there's some ice trolls inside that we can kill. If not, then I have no idea where to get one. Because I know we fought a whole bunch of them earlier, earlier in the game. But, oh man, that's a lot of bones. That's never a good sign. Hello? There's an ice blight. Holy shit, that's a dragon. The dragon turns its head towards you. Its red eyes are clouded like dirty ice, and its sides have been heaved with labored breaths. Frosty plumes jet between its teeth.
Leave now.
The only sound the dragon makes is a hoarse growl, but you hear it as clearly as if it were spoken language. The beast bares its teeth. You look ill.
I can still peel the flesh from your bones.
The dragon coughs, spattering the ice with crimson droplets. You see something femur-shaped stuck between its teeth. You're barely standing on your feet. I think you're too weak to fight me.
Careful. I killed the last wanderer I found in these parts.
Did you eat Yagdr, the young man by the road?
Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean.
The dragon probes the leg bone with its tongue. He came looking for his soul twin. What did that have to do with you?
Centuries I've lived. I won't share my soul with some mewling youth.
The dragon gnashes its teeth. Wait, you're his soul twin? Why did you kill him?
While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives.
I take it you've been through this before.
Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine.
The dragon's tail slowly coils and uncoils.
Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another.
Go on.
I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine.
Its slitted pupils widen at the memory.
I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered.
The spines along its head flatten. What happened to the hatchlings that survived?
I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did.
Caution is the crutch of the weak. It pays to strike first. Something churns noisily in the dragon's stomach.
As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it.
The dragon picks its teeth with the claw and finally pops the leg bone free. It chews on the morsel, eyes fixated on you. You're still weakened. Save your strength and leave me be. It looks at you, still crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows the jagged mess.
I'll take my chances.
Right. This is bad news, guys. We are not prepared to fight a dragon right now. This is gonna go so poorly. Okay, I need you guys to take these on as fast as possible. I know that. Oh, that kind of hurt. Oh shit, there's a ton of things around. Okay. Yeah, this is actually really bad. Okay, where's my main character? I need someone to take on the Spectre.
Yes.
Nope, the Loth is already dead. Okay, so we're gonna reload. I'm actually gonna end the video here anyways. We're at half an hour. Maybe we'll fight the dragon a little bit. Try it out. Well, we've listened to his conversation, so maybe in the next video we'll just try and fight it without talking to him so we can get the positioning right. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below.